Okay, here, the subject for this email is defeated and looking for guidance. I really wish I could go this way, but it's been fenced off. I feel defeated in my ability to go that way. Maybe I can find a way around. I'm sorry to be flippant. I don't actually know what the content of this email is. I'll keep it private. I just, I'm a silly man, so sometimes I smile and giggle in the midst of serious stuff. Let's get started. Dear Kurt, hello Kurt. I'm sure every email you get starts off by telling you, I love your videos, they're great. Not all. Sometimes I get email from people who think I'm full of it, Keep it up. Oh, thanks. And this one will be no different, and I truly do mean it. I watch them whenever I get a chance to be in front of the computer. I have them running on the side to glance over at now and again. If I'm not able to give it my full focus due to being busy or simply just to listen to you talk. Lately, I've been listening to your... Thank you for all that, by the way. It's interesting. I do get email sometimes from people who... speaking of being defeated, I am legitimately defeated. I'm fenced off. Check this out. I'll ramble as I get close to the fence. I do get email sometimes from people who tell me they use my videos, and I'm not. This is not to be taken any weird way. It's just, I like it. Actually, they tell me they watch my videos in order to help them fall asleep. Kind of defeated here. That's funny. Now, I could go over here too. Now, I'm on the inside. It's weird. I'm actually on the inside. I'm in the area right now where they don't want me to be. See how the signs over here are all telling me to stay out? And usually I can't get in here, but they had opened up the fence down below to a park area. And I came there, and now I came up this road, and now I'm here. But I think I can get around this. I could go over there. I could go over that bridge. That scary bridge. Nice. Does that look safe even? Does that even look a little bit safe? Yeah. It feels safe. Okay, here we go. Sure don't look safe. No way to do it but just to do it, huh? Here we go. Here we go across the bridge. I did not like that one bit. So we got across. So I was defeated, but I found a way around. I found a way around. I'm not even trespassing. They had opened up the area. I'm actually in the area now that's open. Funny stuff. Reverse overcoming obstacles. Let's get back to the email. The other phone. Lately, I've been listening to your videos of people emailing you about, and I don't recommend people doing what I just did. Dangerous workarounds. So just put that out there. Lately, I've been listening to your videos of people emailing you about their anxiety and the like, and found myself thinking maybe this is just the thing I need at this point in my life, a different perspective from someone in a situation I wish I could be in at some point. Whether you email me back, make a video response to me, or simply just allow me to vent something is perfectly fine. So I'll stop rambling on, wasting your time, and hop right to it. A lot of people say that. They allude to wasting my time. Please don't think about it that way. This is time well spent. My name is some of the best time. Oh, I got another one. Now this one's a little more tricky. This is an electric fence. This is an electric fence. Right here. They really don't. I guess I am kind of. I'm going to get around this baby. Okay, here we go. I'm just going to... It's not a right... Hold. That was easy. I just jumped over it. My name is Tanner. I didn't mean to get into that situation. Normally I wouldn't trespass like that. But they'd opened the gate down below to the park area. And then there was no indication that you couldn't go up there. My name is Tanner. Tanner for pronunciation purposes. I'll leave it at that. It seems like you're okay with me reading. But I'll just leave it with your name. I am years old. I'll leave your age private as well. And you live in the United States. I'll just say that. I graduated last year from a particular school. I think I'll mention what it is later. With an AS degree. And since it's a very particular degree, it's something that, it's the kind of degree that probably is pretty practical these days, where you have that, and hopefully you can get a job in doing that. And since then, have just been lost. I've been applying wherever I can. Well, I guess I was wrong. I've been applying wherever I can, wherever I can, just to get my foot in the door. At first I was picky with what I was looking for, but quickly learned it's impossible to be picky with my work history, especially in the job market these days. I'm sure you must be asking yourself, well, what is your work history and what makes it hard for you to land a job? Well, there is none. I went through high school without working at all. My parents wanted me to focus on school, and after I got out, I was lucky enough to go straight into college and major in something I enjoyed deeply. I'm now becoming more and more paranoid. I'll never land a job, let alone one I want. It's been a long year of applications and no feedback from any of the places I've applied to. You can see how this could weigh on someone and make them feel defeated, for lack of a better term. Wow, yeah, you bet. And I've received lots of email from people in your situation. That would indeed be very defeating. I'm in the process of looking for work now, and I have one lead that may pan out. But before that, I was putting my application in a lot of places, and I'd never hear squat. Nothing. Even back in the day when I was younger, and you put in an application, at least you'd hear something, but nothing. Getting back to the previous, and it's really, really disconcerting and humiliating and defeating. Getting back to the previous statement, asking for guidance from you because, whoa, hi, insect. Because you're in not a dangerous insect, just took me by surprise. Because you're in a situation I have long wished to be. It's long been a dream of mine to eventually live in Japan, even if only for a short while. It was my goal to finish college and land a decent paying job to start saving up for this dream, and so far I'm falling short of every expectation of myself I've had. That being said, I have a few questions for you. I recently just watched your My Life Career Life Stories. Yeah, that's the video where I talk about all the various and sundry and weird jobs I've had in the course of my life. You mentioned about washing dishes for a while. Okay, I'm sorry. Life Stories video you just posted, and in it you mentioned after washing dishes for a while you landed a job in Japan teaching English. I'm curious how you came about landing such a position. I watched just about every gaijin vlogger in Japan, and most if not all, seem to be working as an English teacher, and this scares me a bit. I'm curious if landing a non-English teaching job in Japan as a gaijin is extremely rare. I'd love to work in a hotel, kitchen, or restaurant in Japan, but I'm beginning to wonder if maybe it may be a bit too tough to crack into the job market over there. As for my final question, if you were in my shoes, what would be the beginning step of the journey to this dream be? Okay, let me stop there and answer the question today. So I was working washing dishes in a restaurant, Maxwell's Bistro in Eureka, California, among others. I was working at Maxwell Deli as well, and Merriman's Steakhouse. And that was how did I make the transition from that to English teaching in Japan? It's easy. The story's easy at least, and it was easy to get a job done. But all I did was when I finished college, I applied, got the newspaper. This is before the internet. I got off the newspaper, found an advertisement for English teaching positions in Japan in a San Francisco newspaper, and I wrote to them, and they scheduled an interview in San Francisco, and I drove down from Humboldt County to San Francisco, attended the interview, and got the job, and they took care of everything from there. That company, the International something or other, it's still in existence. It's a business training place. I wish I could remember the name. International Business Teaching or something. That's not it. They took care of everything, so it was easier then to get to Japan. That's how I got here. Now you can still do the same, but you've got an AS degree. That's probably what was that? That's probably not enough. Big spider. You probably need a bachelor's degree. So if you get your bachelor's degree and then go to gaijinpot.com or other similar websites, you'll find job listings there, and you can begin the process. And I'm pretty sure you can land a job, if not in Japan, probably in South Korea, maybe United Arab Emirates, maybe China, to get started at least, and then do a couple of years there in one of those countries, and then get to Japan. I hear the market's a little tougher in Japan now. Wages have actually gone down. Wages here are less. There used to be, you could make 25,000 a month, no, 250,000 a month 20 years ago. Now you're making like 230,000 a month. So wages have gone down, although prices have gone up. It's a tough road to hoe here in Japan. So even if you get the best paying jobs, that's still tough. So they pay 300 to 500,000. Even having your own school is tough. So what would I do if I were you? Well, I would get your bachelor's degree if you really want to come to Japan. Now, is Japan gonna do it for you? I don't know. I'm ready to leave Japan. It doesn't mean that Japan wasn't right for me. It's just I've had enough of it. I'm ready to go back to my country. So, as for your situation right now, yeah, I think I can offer a bit of advice for your situation now. Not in terms of Japan, but let's move on to your job situation. Take a job as a dishwasher. I'm pretty confident you can get that somewhere. You know, that's not the kind of thing you necessarily send in a resume for. That's the kind of thing where you open up the paper and you see a restaurant that's advertising for a dishwasher, or you canvas. Don't be afraid to do that. There's probably lots of restaurants in your community. Just go down, just walk up to the counter, ask to speak to the manager, and ask them if they've got any positions open. And take what you can get. Take the first thing you can get. Be it busboy, dishwasher, waiter jobs are harder to get. Cooking job, that's a tough one to get. I mean, cooks are kind of, especially in the nicer restaurants, they're kind of the executives. That's like, you know, you wanting to, even though you graduated from culinary school with no track record, it's tough to get into that. So get in as a dishwasher, start at any place you can, and then begin to transition from there. What you want to do is find your way. You'll probably have to start off in a greasy spoon joint, or maybe Denny's or something, or equivalent. And then once you've got some time in your belt, and you show yourself to be really good, maybe move up to prep cook, something like that, become a cook at Denny's. You've got your degree, work on your practical resume, enhance your cooking skills. If you really want to be a chef, well, I guess let the cat out of the bag. You graduated in Culinary Arts. You want to be a chef. Build up your repertoire. Start entering competitions. Do whatever it takes. And enhance that resume. And then aim for the fanciest French, Italian, Japanese, whatever the case may be, the fanciest restaurant, the kind of work environment you want to be in. And that's when you start putting your applications in. And your applications then are going to show a work record and a repertoire of things that you can do. And again, aim for any job you can in that institution. So once you get in, most good jobs come about not through direct hires as a stranger, but through connections and a lot of luck. So create your own luck. Don't wait. Don't just idly send resume after resume and make it happen. And I'm not criticizing you necessarily in that. I do the same thing. It's what humans do sometimes. We just follow the prescribed way of doing things. Now let's see if I can. Oh gee, now I lost the email. Here we go. Let's go. We weren't quite done. Okay. I fully plan on getting a job here in the States and working for 1 to 2 years, saving every nickel and dime I can before thinking about making my way abroad. Oh, let me finish what I was going to say about the work in Japan. The visa thing is tricky. You can't just come to Japan and get a job as a chef, not that I'm aware of. The visa thing is tricky. It has to be a job that a Japanese person can't do. I think that's how the law works. So you'll need to demonstrate some skill that, you know, like English teaching, being a native English speaker, will get you in here. You will be able to work as a chef if you can get a resident visa. But those are tricky to get. It'll take a long time to get that. So you can realize your goal, but it'll take a while. I plan to save every nickel and dime I can before even thinking about making my way abroad, but I'd love to hear your insight into the situation. Thanks so much in advance, Kurt. If you made it this far through the email, I'd like to apologize for its length. I know you must be a busy man. Thank you so much for taking the time to read. Though through this, I hope that you have a wonderful day, even just writing this has lifted some of the heaviness that's been bearing on my chest. There you go. I think you're I think you're well on your way. The trick now is to, whoa, Suzumibachi, Asian giant hornet right there. Asian giant hornet. The trick right now is to not be afraid to step lively into the spotlight, walk up to the counter, start canvassing restaurant after restaurant, bring your resume with you, print up a stack of them, go down there, dress, get yourself a nice haircut, shave nicely, make yourself presentable. If you've got any, funky earrings or anything like that, pull those things off. Those really are gonna, inhibit your ability. You might say, that's my freedom, my expression, but save that for your off time. You're looking for a job. You're looking for to become self-sufficient. Get out there. You've got to toe the line for what the expectation is. If you don't want to do that, you can go climb the far side of the Mount Wildness and see what's over there. It's interesting. Maybe you don't know what I'm alluding to, but it's another, that counterculture thing. You can go a little too far in that sometimes and become disconnected and get a little lost. I know. But so do that and get that first job. Scrub dishes for 6 months, 8 months, whatever it takes. Show them you're the best darn dishwasher they've ever had. Show them that you can you can be a prep cook or a waiter or a busboy and start climbing the ladder, and then start angling for those other jobs, and then get that. If you really want to come to Japan, get that college degree, and then get your butt over here and start your life. Start living that life you want. Time is ticking. Tick, tick, tick. You're young now, but you won't be for long. Take care, buddy. Bye-bye. Good luck, and let me know how it goes.